In the given quadratic function, a and c are constants. The graph of y equals f of x in the xy plane is a parabola that opens upward and has a vertex at the point hk, where h and k are constants. If k is less than 0 and f of negative 9 equals f of 3, which of the following must be true? Okay, so we have this parabola here, and we are told that this parabola opens upwards. So, which means the vertex of this parabola is the minimum, and this parabola opens upward. So it'll look something like this. Okay, and we're also told that k, which is the y-coordinate of the vertex, is less than 0, which means the vertex should be somewhere down where the y-axis in the negative y-axis. And f of negative 9 equals f of 3. Okay, this should tell us the x-coordinate of the vertex. So what this is saying is that our parabola on the xy plane, say it looks something like this, it's telling us that at an x-coordinate of negative 9 and an x-coordinate of 3, the function, say these 2 points, have the same y value. The value of f of x at negative 9 and 3 is the same. And a parabola has a property that for equal y values at 2 points on a parabola, they are equidistant from the vertex of the parabola. That means an x value of negative 9 is on the parabola is equidistant from the vertex. So the distance from the vertex, the horizontal distance to negative 9, is the same as the distance from the vertex to 3. And the value that is in between negative 9 and 3 is negative 3. So that means the vertex of this graph is at an x value of negative 3. And h is equal to the x-coordinate of the vertex. That means h is equal to negative 3. So that's the vertex of the graph. And we can write the formula for a quadratic in vertex form. So vertex form looks like this. So we have a x minus h whole squared plus b. So that's the vertex form of a graph. This b can be the k value, where h and k are the vertices are the coordinates of the vertex of the graph. So we know that f of x equals a times x, so h here is equal to negative 3. So this becomes a positive 3 whole squared plus k. Okay, so now let's expand out this square term. So this will become a times x squared plus 6ax plus 9a plus k. Okay, and then we can see that the ax squared is still there, and that this term right here is the coefficient. The 6a is the coefficient of the x term. And we know from the formula that they gave us that the coefficient of the x term is 4. So that means 6a has to equal 4. So this will give us the value of a. So that means a is equal to 2 over 3. Okay, and then we can also find some more information. So here, 9a, a is just a constant, so 9a is just a constant, and k is just a constant. That's just the y value of the vertex. And 9a plus k should equal c, because c is the sum of all constants in the original equation. So 9a plus k has to equal c, because this quadratic is the same as this one. We just wrote it in vertex form. So 9a plus k equals c. So then let's plug in the value of a equals 2/3 into this equation. So 9 times 2/3 is just equal to 6. Then plus k is equal to c. So this means that k is equal to c minus 6. Okay, and we knew that k is less than 0. So for k to be less than 0, we need to choose a c value accordingly so that k is less than 0. And really, c needs to be any value that is less than -6. Or not less than -6, just less than 6. Because at a c value of 6, 6 minus 6 is 0. So anything less than 6, say 5, 5 minus 6 is -1. This makes k less than 0. So anything less than 6 will give us a k value that is less than 0, which means c needs to be anything less than 6. Okay, but values less than 6 can either be positive or negative. They can be values, say, 4 or -10. Both of them still work. So this means that c can be either positive or negative. So that means we can rule out this answer A here. Because answer A is saying that c is always less than 0, which means c is always negative. But we can see here that c can be positive numbers, like 4. So c can be anything less than 6, so it can be equal to some positive numbers. So we can rule out answer A here, or the first answer. And then the second answer is saying that a has to be greater than or equal to 1. But we found that a is equal to 2/3, which is less than 1. So we can rule out the second answer choice here. So none of these were true, which means that neither 1 or 2 are correct. So the correct answer is answer choice D.